Well, hello and welcome to the inaugural series of Cut the Cord. Welcome to Cut the Cord Lunch and Learn series. Today is the launch day, and I'm so excited to be here with you. You know, every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time, Cut the Cord Lunch and Learn series will release. See, make sure, though, that you download the show notes as your takeaway gift. I tell you, I put a lot of time and effort in those notes, and you're going to enjoy the notes so you can follow along and take notes from this series. So you may ask, what is Cut the Cord? See, it's a 30-minute training. It's power packed, short 30 minutes of training, boom, and it's going to air on Facebook, YouTube, and our Instagram pages. And then I'm going to let you go on your way. So see, let me explain the Cut the Cord concept for you, because a lot of you may not understand what it is. So let me explain it to you in this inaugural show. When a person refuses to let go of the old way in order to move to a greater life form, see, that's what you have to do. You have to cut the cord in order to make sure that you go to a higher level. You have to cut the cord. See, now let me explain it to you. See, the umbilical cord connects the baby to its mother, right? See, it has one vein that carries oxygen and nutrients from the mother to the baby. It has two arteries that eliminates waste and deoxygenated blood from the baby. You see how that works, right? It also carries antibodies to the baby to help the baby develop its own immune system for 3 to 4 months. Then the baby starts developing their own. So the cord is powerful. The cord has a lot of use and utility. But once the baby is born, the umbilical cord is cut. So that baby then can move on to a greater life form. See, the baby then starts to eat its own nutrients. The baby then starts to build its own immune system. Then the baby starts living its own independent life. See, even if you don't cut the cord, within an hour after birth, it will naturally seal itself off. To go to a higher life form. That's what Cut the Cord is all about today. So you have to cut yourself off in order to go to a higher level. You have to cut the cord from where you are in order to go to where you want to be. You have to cut the cord today. Today is our first Cut the Cord Lunch and Learn series, and the title of it is, Are You Average? Well, hello. This is Cedrick, and I'm glad to be with you again today. Wow, today I can tell you, I'm so excited about the message today. You can see I have on my bright orange shirt so you can see me, my Millionaire Boys Mentoring shirt. Today I want to talk with you about, and then you'll understand why I have this shirt on today. But today, my question for you is, are you average? The difference between average and achieving is what I want to talk about today. See, do you know people that are just a bit better than everyone around them? Have you ever wondered, what is their secret? Have you ever wondered that? What's their secret? Why are they just better than everybody else? See, it reminds me of a scene in the movie Space Jam. Now you got to go back in memory and remember that movie Space Jam starring Michael Jordan, right? Where the Toon Squad is losing by a large margin at halftime, and they go into the locker room with very little hope of winning. And in that scene, Michael Jordan is doing everything he can to encourage the team, but it's not working. So Bugs Bunny takes matters in his own hands by secretly writing 3 game-changing words on Michael's water bottle. Michael's secret stuff. I like that. Michael's secret stuff. The bottle is quickly passed around to everybody, every player in the room to take a drink. And naturally, the team goes on to come back and win the game. Unfortunately, see, a story like this is only possible in Hollywood. There's no secret stuff in life. See, luck and good fortune are not enough to propel you above the pack. Let me say that again. Luck and good fortune are not enough to propel you above the pack. See, the formula for luck is this. I'm going to give you this formula, so be ready to write this down. So I'm going to take my time and make sure I give you this formula for luck, right? Just in case you need it. All right, so here we go. Preparation, or you can put growth in parentheses, but preparation plus attitude plus opportunity plus action, and in parentheses next to action, put doing something about it equals luck. See, preparation plus attitude plus opportunity plus action equals luck. Now you have the formula for luck, just in case you need that. Okay? So what's the difference between average people and achieving people? See, John Maxwell says the difference between average people and achieving people is their perception and response to failure. That's it. It's their perception and their response to failure. See, I believe 100% that that's true. See, the way you see failure and the way you respond to it makes all the difference in the world. See, here's the truth. The question of life is not if you will have problems, but how you will respond to them when you have them. See, the question in life is not will you have problems, because we know that you're going to have problems. Murphy is going to show up just when you least expect it, but it's how you respond to those problems, how you decide to overcome those problems. See, think about this. Average people blame others. See, achieving people take responsibility. Average people expect never to fail again. Achieving people know failure is just a part of the process. Average people are limited by past mistakes. Achieving people take new risks. Average people quit. Achieving people keep persevering. Oh, man, that is some good stuff. See, so you have a choice. You either choose to be average or you choose to be great. You choose to be an achiever. It's up to you. It's your choice. You decide which one you're going to be. You're going to lay there and just give up and quit, or you're going to pick yourself up and say, no, this will not define me. I am better than this. I will succeed, and I'm going to keep persevering until I do. If plan A doesn't work, I'm going to go to plan B. If plan B doesn't work, I'm going to go to plan C. If plan C doesn't work, I'm going to go to plan D. And I'm going to keep changing plans until one of them works. That's the difference right there. See, J. Wallace Hamilton said this. He says, people are training for success when they should be training for failure. Failure is far more common than success. Poverty is more prevalent than wealth, and disappointment is more normal than arrival. Wow. That's some good stuff right there, folks. You can use that. High achievers have learned how to confidently look for the prospect of failure in the eye and move forward anyway. High achievers have learned how to look confidently, how to confidently look for the prospects of failure right in the eye and move forward anyway. They say, failure, you are a lie. You're not going to hold me back. You're not going to stop me. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do it anyway. Now you stay there and get out of my way. See, no one achieves success without first going through failure. Think about that. You try something for the first time and it doesn't work out the way you planned it. You can either quit or you can keep going. You can try it again. The first time you rode a bicycle, you didn't just ride it. I mean, without training wheels, you didn't just ride it and go off into the sunset, right? No, you fell down, but you got back up and you tried it again, right? It's the exact same thing. See, I want to challenge you to think back on a recent setback that you experienced. Think back when you had your last failure. Then think about what are you going to do about it? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to identify the specific thoughts you had about that setback. Identify them. Identify the specific thoughts you had about that setback. Number two, I want you to try to recall your attitude toward the problem and how you chose to respond to it. And number three, I want you to ask yourself, why did I choose to respond that way? What made me decide to respond that way? Right? No matter how difficult your problems are, the key to overcoming them isn't in changing your circumstances, it's in changing yourself. Ooh, woo. That means you got to go inside and change who you are. Let me say it this way. Circumstance isn't the key to high achievement. The key is how you choose to respond to failure. Now, I'm going to say that again because I need to make sure you got it. You can write down these words and then hang that up on your wall. Circumstances isn't the key to high achievement. The key to high achievement is how you choose to respond to failure. That's some good stuff, folks. I'm just telling you, it's good. It's not me. It's just words coming out. That's some good stuff. So here are the 6 questions you need to ask yourself as you seek to find a place where your dream and reality meet. Ooh, woo. Man, this is some good stuff here. Now get a fresh pen or fresh pencil. Go sharpen it right quick. Hurry up and get a fresh piece of paper because these 6 questions are going to, they're going to get you. Let me know when you're ready. Because I'm waiting on you right there. I know you want to go get that pen, but you don't want to get up, right? Go ahead and get up. Get up right now and go get that pen. See, I want you to choose to be great. I don't want you to just settle for average. You see, there's enough average people in the world. We don't need another one. We don't need you to be average. We need you to be great. So are we ready for these 6 questions that you're going to ask yourself to better understand where your dream and reality meet? So the first question is, what is my dream? You have to know what that is. The second question is, what are my strengths? Number 3, what are my weaknesses? So the first question is, what is my dream? The second one is, what are my strengths? And the third one is, what are my weaknesses? The fourth question is, what are my positive habits? What good things do I do every day consistently and with intentionality? Now here's the fifth one. This is the hard one. What are my negative habits? Now you have to look, folks, you have to be honest with yourself. Not every habit you have is a good one. Okay, only arrogant people think that everything that they do, every habit that they have is a good one. All right, so you got to be honest with yourself. Write down your habits. Pick out the positive ones. And then also identify those negative ones. Those ones that you know that they're not good, but you do them. And it's okay. You're not sharing it with anyone else. Be honest with yourself. See, if you cheat yourself, all you're doing is cheating yourself. All right, so let's go. Number 6, how long must I practice my positive habits to reach my potential? You see, once you know what your dream is, then you know what your strengths are, then you know what your weaknesses are, then you understand what your positive habits are, the good things you do, then you know what the negative habits are, the things that you need to stop. Then you have to understand and ask yourself, how long must I practice my positive habits to reach my potential? And folks, here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to leave you with this. Talent is a gift, but greatness is a choice. You have to choose to be great. It just won't happen. No successful person ever just fell on top of the mountain. Okay? You see, when someone decides to go climb Mount Everest, they don't just all of a sudden wake up one day and say, I'm going to climb Mount Everest. No. When you have an Everest type dream, it's going to be some work. It's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some failures. But you got to work at it. Then you got to get people to help you climb that Mount Everest dream. You see, but when you go up that mountain, there's certain elevations, certain levels, you're going to stop and you got to rest. You got to take assessment. What things are we doing well? What things we need to do better? Well, how much more protection we need? You see, because that climbing up the Everest, it's going to get harder at every stage. And then eventually you get up to that level that you know we've arrived. That's the summit. That's what you're working for, to get to that summit, to become great, to know that you've done something that few people can do. But when you decide that you have an Everest type of dream, you have to also at the same moment decide that I am choosing to be great. I no longer want to just be average. I no longer want to hang with just the average folks. I no longer want to do what just everybody do. I want to do things that the great do. Talent is a gift. Greatness is a choice. So what are you waiting for? The choice is yours. Go take on your dream. Go take on your day. Choose to be great. I'm excited for you. I'm looking forward to hearing the feedback from your choice to be great. Thank you, and you go have